Today, we spend 100 days in Minecraft as a dragon. We start off as this little baby beast and have to level our way up through the stages to become the ultimate flying dragon. We will have many goals and tasks to complete throughout this 100-day adventure. But mainly, we must get to the end to take on the boss battle and truly show that we are the king of the dragons. Guys, smash a like rating, get ready for this one. This is 100 days as a dragon in Minecraft. Alright, so it's day one and here we go again. We spawn into a brand new world and... Hold up, wait a minute. I'm still me. I'm still Ropo, I'm not a dragon. Interesting. We're gonna have to figure this out, people. Alright, so first thing I did was do the Minecrafty things that you do when you start 100 days. You make a crafting table and you make some tools. I did notice, however, there was some sort of a structure close by. It kind of looked a little bit like a dragon with wings. We needed to go check this out. But guys, just before we do, a word from today's sponsor. Guys, a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Dragon City. Now, this has worked out pretty well because the chances are, if you watch my videos, you like dragons. If you're watching this video, you probably love dragons. And if you're a little bit like me, you're probably obsessed with dragons. So guys, Dragon City is perfect for us. It is a free-to-play game where you can collect over 1,000 dragons and of course, build up your dragon empire. Let's find out a little bit more. So guys, like I just said, there are so many dragons to collect. You can also collect food, gold, and gems in order to expand your city and unlock new levels. But one of my favorite things to do is to breed 2 dragons to get a brand new one. You can then hatch it and feed it to evolve it. When you've done that, you can go ahead and train up your new dragon to be the most powerful dragon it can be. And when you are ready, you can bring this dragon into battle to take on all of your friends and get that dub. So guys, go ahead and check out the links down in the description to download Dragon City today, and if you do, you will get an epic reward of the Black Metal Dragon. Oh yeah, and some gold and food too. And we're back. Okay, so it's still day one and we have just found this place. Looks like a gigantic shrine to a huge dragon. There was a piece of glass protecting this block here, so I broke it and took a look. Ooh, okay, it seems like it was a dragon altar. And these are the different types of dragons that we can change into. A cave dragon, a forest dragon, or a water dragon. I chose the cave dragon. Woohoo! And just like that, I was a little baby dragon. I mean, I look super cute. Okay, yeah, It just happened. I'm a dragon, people. I am a dragon. I am a baby dragon, but I am a dragon. Yeah, okay, so I was pretty excited, but I decided to take this little altar block with me and roll on out as a dragon. It turns out that I was pretty good at mining with this little dude, and that's what I got working on. I decided to get myself some cobblestone so I could get a furnace, because after I ate this apple, I realized it poisoned me. So it turns out that dragons can't eat regular food. I was gonna have to figure out what food I could use. Man, this was pretty scary, because I was super small, and as you can see, I actually only had 7 hearts. That's pretty much 14 HP, so a little bit of a fall or any kind of a fight, I could be dead already, which would not be good. Anyway, I got to work doing a little bit of mining, trying to get some iron so I could make myself an iron pickaxe. I then went ahead and decided to get some more coal, and as I did, I noticed I got something new. Elder Dragon Dust. Okay, so that was actually going to be pretty important. That Elder Dragon Dust can be turned into hearts, which will enable me to grow. I also figured out the food situation. I had to smelt the food and then resmelt it to make charred meat. That's what dragons love. Oh man, this is gonna be epic. Okay, so into days 2 and 3, I started off by making some charred seafood with the fish that I had, and then I got to work mining some more coal. The coal gives you this dragon dust stuff, and I wasn't really sure what it was for. I then found out that you could put 9 of them together to get a dragon bone. I then clicked it because I tried to eat it, but it actually made another one of those altered things. So I still had a little bit of work to do figuring out what exactly I should do with all that dust and those bones. Anyway, I got to work mining for the next couple of days because basically that's what you had to do. I needed to make myself some armor because like I said before, I was pretty weak. And I know what you guys are thinking right now. You're like, hey Ropo, why are you not playing hardcore? Okay, I started the map. I made a mistake. I should have done hardcore. I didn't. And then I just didn't want to start again, so I didn't. And basically, we're going to treat it like hardcore. If we die, it's over. Don't worry, I'm not going to die. Or maybe I will. Stay tuned to find out. Okay, anyway, I got all of the stuff that I had smelted and made myself some armor. It was actually palladium armor. It was a little bit better than iron, so I was pretty happy. It wasn't showing up on my dragon, but I had it on and I was a little bit more protected. I also made myself a sword. Alright, maybe I am ready to fight right now. So, I went deeper into the cave to find more ores and came across these dudes. I was able to take them out pretty easily. And then I realized that water gives me damage. What in the world? And hold up a second. Lava doesn't. Okay, it's a flip reverse. That was good to know, but into days 4 to 6, I realized that I could also eat coal. Okay, this may get me out of trouble, which is a good thing. Anyway, I had a lot of dust and I decided to make it all into these bone things. Eventually, I had enough to have 9 of them and then put them into the crafting table. And then I got this, the heart element. So at the time I didn't really know what it was, but I later find out that's what makes me grow. In the meantime, I realized there was another food source thing, a charged coal. Okay, kinda strange, but basically it was a redstone piece of coal and I could eat it too. Dragons are weird, bro. Anyway, I decided to get myself some wool so I could make a bed and I ate up some of the charged coal. Realized it wasn't that great. Oh yeah, and then I came across these guys, gigantic dragons. I was super afraid of those, so I ran away, got my bed, and decided to call it a night. So into days 7 to 9, I woke up feeling good and I had this heart in my hand. I decided it was time to eat it and see what happened. Okay, I got a little bit bigger. Not too much bigger, but a little bit bigger, which was pretty cool. Oh yeah, and the big dragons were still there, so I was absolutely terrified and I had to run away. I mean, come on guys, I am still absolutely tiny. Then I noticed on the map that it seems like there was a sunken ship close by. I got over and then totally forgot that if I go into water I will die, so yeah, that was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, so I didn't go in, so happy days. But then I found this. It was like a shaft to some underground mine kind of thing, which was pretty cool. I didn't want to go down there without being prepared. So I took a while and made my food. You've got to double smelt this stuff, people. It takes time. Super annoying, but worth it because this charred meat does give you a lot of energy. Anyway, I headed down into the mine shaft, and when I got to the bottom, I noticed that there was a chest. So, of course, I decided to open it. And I was lucky that I did because its contents was pretty epic. There was more of the dust, more of the dragon bones, and the heart element also. I was able to make an anvil because I did go ahead and find an enchantment book of vein mining. Hoo-hoo, baby, I love vein mining. It makes it so much easier and so much faster to mine. It's definitely my favorite enchantment. Anyway, I went straight for the coal because check it out. Oh yes, oh yay, I was picking up a lot of this dragon dust. Ultimately, I wanted to get as much as this as I could so I could grow bigger. I do want to become the biggest dragon possible. Anyway, I had a little fight with this creeper and continued on mining. I got some more iron and of course more coal and more of the dragon dust. I did get a little bit deeper and then I found diamonds. Yes, diamonds in Minecraft, the ultimate find. And with my vein mining, boom, I got a lot of diamonds at once. And more of the dust. Dude, this was going well. A nice couple of days. I kept on searching around this place and in fact I found more and more diamonds. It was epic. Because it was so easy to get around down here, I could basically swim through the lava and just find all of the diamonds that I could want. It was epic. It was a lot and I was so happy. I pretty much had enough for a full set of armor, but then my pickaxe broke. Oh, super devastating. Can we get an aw? Can everyone just go, aw? Yeah, I love that pickaxe, but I should have had mending on it. But I mean, where am I going to find mending right now? Anyway, back to work. We used all of the dust to turn our little dragon bone things then into the heart elements. And I used all of my diamonds to make a full set of armor, a diamond pickaxe, and I was G2G. I mean, check out this little dragon with the diamond armor. I look absolutely insane. I mean, what an absolute epic first 9 days. This could not be going more perfectly. Alright, so it was into day 10 and I decided to go take a look around. First thing I found were these couple of little baby dragons. They were super cute, but I realized that snow hurts my feet. Snow? Seriously? Alright, then I found myself a pillager outpost and decided to go take a look. Oh yeah, and take some heads as well. Okay, whatever. Anyway, I got in and I infiltrated this tower, decided to make it my temporary home, because I had a lot of work to do. I mean, I did spend the last 9 days doing a lot of mining, so I had a lot of stuff I needed to smelt up. So I got to it and then realized that I didn't have a bed, so I headed back outside to get myself some wool so basically I could go asleep. There were a lot of pillagers out there and I didn't want to have to kill them all, so I put away all my stuff. Like I said, I was making this my temporary home. And I got some rest. Into days 11 through 14, I realized that food was a bit of an issue, so I basically went out and got some. There was a lot of animals around this area, so I decided to just take advantage of the situation and kill a lot of cows and sheep and pig and all sorts of things, because I was a hungry little dragon. And then, yes, the jackpot. I found myself a little village close by, so I decided to go over and take a look. You guys know that I love villages. I pretty much always make them my home. Yeah, but do you guys remember that basically I just took out a pillager tower? Yeah, I have this. Bad omen. Yeah, this is pretty much a bad omen. I totally forgot as soon as I go into a village, a raid was going to start. I mean, I was only 2 weeks in and I was taking on a raid in a village. Oh, bro, this was not going to be good. Okay, I mean, I do have a full set of diamond armor and I am a dragon with some extra hearts. Okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can take this raid on. So, that's exactly what I did. I didn't run. I got into the village and I started to take on this raid. I mean, all the villagers were going kind of crazy and panicking. Me smashing the bell probably didn't help, but at least I had an iron golem on my side. This guy was a beast and he was helping me take out the pillagers. So I went around for the rest of that day and basically picked up the scraps, made sure that every single pillager was down. Night fell and I decided it was time to go asleep because I didn't want any other mobs getting involved. So we were into days 15 and 16 and it was, yeah, raid number 2. I totally forgot that these things go on forever, but we were in now, so we had to just keep on doing it. I was going well and I was taking out most of the pillagers. It was pretty good because they spawned up on this mountaintop. Like I said before, this lava kind of flow did help me out a lot because I was able to hide in it and use it to set the pillagers on fire. This was going pretty well. I'm always terrified of raids, but this one was going good. I was happy, people. I was seriously happy. We were into day 17 and the raid was continuing. I mean, I wasn't sure how many villagers had survived at this stage, but I wasn't dead and that was the main thing. I kept on going, kept on killing the pillagers, and basically kept on winning the fight. I was feeling pretty good. Feeling like I was unstoppable. I was unstoppable. These guys did not stand a chance. I just kept on going and I kept on killing them until it was over. I was victorious, I won, and I was still alive. I don't think there was any villagers still alive, so technically I didn't win, but yeah, you guys get it. Anyway, I killed an evoker, got myself a totem of undying, and we were into the next couple of days. So the adventure continued, and I felt like an absolute boss. I decided to take a look around on the map to see if I could find anything. I realized there was a ruined portal close by, so I was going to check it out, but in the meantime, I thought it was a good idea to move home. I went back to the pillager tower where I left most of my stuff because, I mean, this isn't a very safe house. There was just pillagers everywhere and it was, yeah, I'm not gonna live here. Don't be so dumb. Anyway, I grabbed up all of my stuff and headed back to the village because, I mean, I always settle in villages. Basically, it just means that I don't have to build as big of a house, you know what I'm saying? There's always a little house there that I can just turn into my house. So yeah, that's what I did. I went mining some more to get some more cobble and obviously found some other ores along the way. I got back and decided to connect these two little houses to make a big house. Yeah, you see? I mean, there's a little bit of building already done for me. Yeah, I'm proactive, productive. I don't know what I am. Maybe lazy? Is that what I'm trying to say? No, I'm not lazy, I'm just smart. I'm doing minimal amount of work, but maximum gain. That's probably not true. Okay, but the next 2 days were pretty much spent making my house a home. I wanted to make this place look nice. I'm not the best builder, okay? You guys know that from watching my other videos. If you're brand new, you've never watched a video of mine before, like, I'm not a master craftsman, okay? I made a little house. All right, here it is. It looks okay. It's got some iron doors. I mean, I made the outside look a little bit nice, made a path, and I also went and got myself some sand so I could smelt it up to make some glass. Yeah, I mean, look at this place. It's got windows and everything. It's got 3 little rooms, okay? Here's my little smelting area over here, which is pretty nice. Then over the other side, I mean, there's a little bed area. And then this main area is just gonna be like where I put all my stuff and do my things. Come on, people, it's a nice house. Smash a like rating for this beautiful little house. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so back to work. It was on day 23 when I decided to roll out and go take a look at this ruined portal. It wasn't too bad, it was pretty much complete, and I also found another piece of obsidian in this chest along with some enchanted tools that I took. I mined up the obsidian on the corners of this little portal so I could finish it off, and it was ready to be opened. But I didn't have any flint to make a flint and steel, so I had to go into a nearby cave and get myself some flint. I then obviously got a little bit distracted and did some more mining, getting some more of the dust and some more iron. I decided to head back home and just get organized because I wasn't quite ready to head into the nether just yet. So I went ahead and made the flint and steel so I was ready to open up that portal. I then realized I did have a good bit of dust, so I decided to go ahead, turn the dust into the Elder Dragon bones, and then go ahead and turn all of the bones into one more of the hearts. So I decided to munch this thing up. I grew a little bit and of course got an extra heart on my health bar. I was pretty powerful now and feeling good. I then made myself a little bit of hay so I could gather up a couple of cows so I could start a little food farm. And then decided to go asleep. Because tomorrow was the nether. Well, I thought tomorrow was the nether, but I then had to go ahead and get some more food because I'd run out. Man, food is a big issue here, and it takes ages to smelt, but okay, it's Minecraft, I've got to get these things done. It's all about progress. So I was making some progress, I did get some food, and I thought then that I was ready to go ahead and go to the nether. I did make myself a fishing rod because I did want to catch some fish, and then this guy came out of nowhere. It was a prince on a horse. Okay, they don't seem to be attacking me, and he actually was going to trade with me. Okay, this is kind of weird. I'm a little dragon, he's a prince. I wasn't really sure what was happening there, but anyway, I decided I was going to take these guys on, so I went inside, made a shield and a diamond sword. I mean, they just came into my territory. I have to show them who's boss. Yeah, and they almost showed me that they were the boss because I was down to half a heart. I pretty much had to run away and strategically battle these guys one-on-one because they were pretty powerful. I did win in the end, but I did get a new omen. It was Evil Dragon or something. I was now an evil dragon because I killed the prince. I'm okay with it. An evil dragon. Anyway, I went fishing, caught up as much fish as I could because I could use it as food, but more importantly, I was going to use it to tame this dude. There was like a flying, gliding dragon over here. I built across the water and tried to feed it some food, because then basically I could use him to glide around the place. I got distracted. I probably didn't really need to do this, but I did it anyway because it was fun. Okay? Guys, don't judge me. I mean, I'm over here with a little fish and whoa, look at the size of that thing! Whoa! Okay, that's a Leviathan dragon. That guy was huge. I wasn't gonna go near that thing. They're too powerful. Okay, we saw it. That's all we need to know. Anyway, I did tame up this gliding dragon, and it was pretty cool. It kind of just like sat on my head, and I was able to use it to glide, but I actually didn't use it that much. I went out and got myself some milk to see if I could get rid of this omen of the evil dragon thing, but it didn't go away. I then decided the next day to go over to the portal and finally open it up. It was time to go to the nether. I did get distracted there for the last couple of days, but we were finally in. I found myself a waystone pretty much straight away and put it down beside my portal just so I could always get here super fast from home. I then started mining up some of this stuff. Wasn't really sure what it was, some geode thing. I never really used it, but whatever. Anyway, I then mined up some gold because I was able to get more dust from the gold, which was pretty nice. It was a good way to get the dust while I was in the nether. Anyway, I mean, I used the map once more and took a look around. I was actually pretty close to some fortresses and some old ruins and stuff, so I decided to go take a look. If I could get myself some more gold and in fact even some netherite, this would be a pretty fruitful trip. I actually did go home and get more organized by making sure that I had gold blocks to trade and stuff like that, and eventually I got into this place and started looking around. I found some more enchanted books and some more iron and other things like that, but mainly I was super happy because I found some ancient debris. I also found another pickaxe with silk touch on it, which was pretty nice. I mean, this was becoming pretty fruitful, like I said before. I kept on looting as many of these chests as I could, but as you can see, my inventory was absolutely stacked. I had to be pretty selective of what I took, but I was getting a lot of good gear. So eventually I headed back home to try and get myself a little bit organized. I had so much stuff, and basically I wanted to make sure that I was efficient while I was in the nether. So after a little bit of work, I finally decided to go ahead and get some rest. The nether had been good to me. But I wasn't finished in there just yet because there was just so much stuff to get. I found another bastion and started going ahead and getting all of these gold blocks straight away. I also found some more chests in there with some more loot. I got a lot of arrows and some other stuff like obsidian. It was pretty nice, but eventually I did find another little piece of ancient debris, which was so good because we were well on the way to getting our first piece of netherite. Anyway, I continued on, got down here, and it was a lot easier than it usually is because I could just fall into the lava at any time. It didn't matter. I was immune. Anyway, in this chest, I hit the jackpot once more. I got myself some more arrows, some more diamond armor, and a sword with sharpness 4. But most importantly, I got another vein mining enchantment book, which was absolutely epic. I decided to go ahead and start training with some of these piglin to get myself some ender pearls, and that went pretty well too. So it was time to get back home and to get organized once more. I started smelting up some more food and of course that ancient debris so I could get some netherite scraps. It was going well. I then got myself the pickaxe, put on my enchantments of vein mining and unbreaking tree, which made this pickaxe absolutely epic. Super happy with that. So on the morning of day 34, I got the netherite scraps and turned it into a netherite ingot. I had plans for this little bad boy. I was going to go ahead and get my pickaxe and turn it into a netherite pickaxe with vein mining. Oh yeah, this thing is going to be an absolute beast. So I went into the mines and started testing this thing out. Of course, I went straight for the coal so I could get more of the dragon dust. I mean, I did want to become bigger. And yes, you guys are 20 minutes into this video, and you've realized that I do not have wings and I'm a dragon. You'll find out later on how I get my dragon wings. It's pretty epic. Anyway, I found this little spawner room, and yeah, destroyed the spawner, checked out the chest, nothing major in there, but I did like this little banner. Had like spider eyes on it or something, so I took it. So I kept on exploring this mine, and then I found another little room with a spawner in it. It spawned zombie villagers. I don't know what was up with that. I found a coin, dragon coin thing, and a golden apple, and just killed some of these villager dudes. I don't know why I'm showing you this. It's basically just what I'd done in these couple of days. Nothing major really happened. It was just kind of me doing some stuff. Anyway, I got back home, and that was an end to another couple of days. So on to days 43 through 45, and they were pretty much spent on maintenance. I had to get organized. I had a lot of stuff in my inventory and I had to do some smelting and some other stuff. Oh yeah, and I put down my new little spider eye banner. Really like that thing. I don't know why. Anyway, I then turned all the dust into bones and then turned them into the heart elements once more. I had 2 more of these things, which was nice because it was going to make me a little bit bigger and of course a little bit stronger. I mean, let's be honest, people. I looked absolutely epic right now, and I was becoming super powerful. Nice. I was happy. So I finished off these couple of days by putting down some picture frames and putting these little dragon coins in. Don't know what they were, but they look cool. So now they're in my house. Looking cool. Alright, so on to day 46, and it was in fact time to go back to the nether. Because I hadn't come across a fortress yet. I was just too busy in bastions the whole time. So it was easy to get around, like I said before, because I was able to just dive straight into lava because I am immune to fire. Anyway, I got in here and started heading towards a fortress that was up in the top hand corner. I finally made it up here, and basically I spent the next week in this place just getting everything I needed. I came across a crazy amount of these dudes. Wither skeletons, just absolutely everywhere. I had to battle them all for a long time. I don't know what it was, but they were spawning 10 at a time. They were absolutely everywhere. Eventually, I got to where I wanted to be, a blaze spawner. I needed to get myself some blaze rods so I could go ahead and get blaze powder to turn into Eyes of Ender to find the end. Now, when you do find a blaze spawner in normal Minecraft, it's usually pretty sketchy unless you have a fire resistance potion. I didn't have a fire resistance potion, but as you guys know, because I've said it about 50 times, I am immune to fire! Haha! These guys could not harm me in any way. It was absolutely epic. So I spent a lot of time just killing as many blazes as I could, getting all of those blaze rods. It was so much fun. It was like I was absolutely invincible. I'm usually terrified of the nether, but now it was just like my backyard. It was super easy. And like I said, I went through a lot of wither skeletons. I don't know what it was. There was just so many of them. I mean, seriously, check it out. I did in fact get a couple of skulls too, which was nice. So I was thinking maybe I would go ahead and spawn the wither boss. I also picked up my favorite challenge, Return to Sender. I mean, it's so much fun, firing back at the ghast and destroying him. Yeah, man, I am absolutely crushing this. I'm having so much fun. Can you guys tell? I'm getting super excited right now. Let's go! Okay, I'm gonna calm down. Alright, we were on to day 53, well inside the second half of our 100-day adventure, and I started off the day by getting myself some wheat so I could go ahead and feed up my cows so they could make some more babies. Yep, you guys are all gonna turn into food soon. Anyway, I made my Eyes of Ender so I would be ready to go and find the end portal, but I also wanted to do some other stuff first too. I went ahead and made myself a little brewing stand so I could make some potions. First potions I made were some potions of strength, I think. Yeah, it was, and it was just nice to have those. The next day, I did in fact go out and harvest the cows. That seems kind of grim, but basically I killed all the cows, got the meat, and cooked it up. Double smelting, people. Double smelting. I got the charred meat, and I think I was more ready than I could imagine. I pretty much had everything I needed. So I went out with my Eyes of Ender, threw one up, and it showed me in what direction I needed to travel. So I set sail. Well, no, I didn't. I just started walking. But then I set sail. It went over water, so I had to get myself a little boat. Look how funny this looks. A little dragon in a boat. I don't know, I really like that. Anyway, I kept on going. It took a while, but eventually I got to the stronghold. It was just underwater, so I had to get some sand and build up a little platform area, but eventually I did get in. Now, this stronghold is not your regular stronghold. It's part of a mod pack, and yeah, it's called Better Stronghold, because it's better. Okay. Anyway, it's way bigger, it has a lot more area to discover, and it has a lot more chests. As you can see, I almost died there from some sort of a trap. I was down to 2.5 hearts. Would have been a disaster, but we got out of it because we had some golden apples. Anyway, another creeper exploded, and I realized, okay, it's time to grab some books because I could get an enchantment table out of this. I did find another sword which I could use as a spare, but eventually I did find what I was looking for, and that was the end portal. I have this edited down. It actually did take a long time to find that, but I found it and I had enough eyes to go ahead and open this thing straight away. It is so satisfying, and I love this sound. Oh yeah, it's so good. The best sound in Minecraft, people. It was open, the end portal was open, and we were getting close to the boss battle. So I have a little motto that I usually like to go to. It's fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Basically, I always over-prepare just so I don't die, okay? So that's what I did over this week. I made myself a little enchanting room and made myself some golden apples and just got everything that I needed, basically to make sure that I would not fail when I go take on the Ender Dragon. I went down because I needed to go and get myself some lapis, and of course I got a little bit distracted because there were other mines and minerals down there as well. I ended up getting myself a couple of blocks of emerald because I thought I needed them for something that I will show you again in the future. But anyway, I got a lot more of the dust, got myself a lot more of the bones so I could get some more heart elements so I could get myself a little bit bigger. Anyway, I went ahead and enchanted some diamond armor to make sure that I was stacked and ready to go. Now that's what I did. I was feeling pretty happy about that. Put down a chest and put the remaining stuff that I didn't need back into it, like the lapis and some other stuff. I also went to the nether so I could go ahead and collect up this waystone. I wanted to put it back where the portal was, the end portal that is, so I could get there easily when I wanted to. So guys, it was finally time. After a little bit of traveling once more, we made it back to the end portal and we were about to take on the Ender Dragon. It was about to be Dragon v Dragon. I jumped straight in, got myself a little strength potion, got some of his dragon breath, and it was time to battle. He actually spoke to me when I got in, guys. The Ender Dragon told me if I defeat him, I will get my dragon wings. So the battle just became a lot more important. This was going to be insane. I start getting off some nice bow shots taking out the crystals. I had to climb up onto this tower to get more. And then this happened. I thought I had more hearts than I did, but thankfully I had the Totem of Undying and I was saved. My goodness, that would have been a disaster. Pretty clutch move here using the lava when I was falling down, but eventually I did land the final blow on the Ender Dragon and I was victorious. Oh yeah! I may be smaller than this dude, but I am a much better fighter. So anyway, there it was, all my delicious XP raining down to the ground for me to pick up. I love this moment. And I also decided to take the little Ender Dragon egg as a little bit of a prize for myself. I was feeling good. But I still hadn't got my dragon wings. I thought I was about to get them. It was kind of strange, but I jumped through the portal, finished the game, and I was happy enough as it was. But I really wanted to know where my dragon wings were. I couldn't really figure it out, but then when I respawned back into the world, there they were. I had grown my wings. I was now a dragon that could fly. It did take me a minute or two to try get used to this thing. I was kind of just flapping around like a young chick out of a nest, but eventually I did learn how to fly. I mean, come on, check me out right now. I look absolutely epic. So there was one thing that I actually forgot to do, and I definitely should have done it a lot earlier, but it was time to do it now anyway. I used all the dust that I had to make more of their hearts. I needed 3 of them, 3 pieces of obsidian, and some quartz ore. I thought it was emerald ore, remember I said earlier on, but it was actually quartz ore. I was able to make myself a little nest. I placed it beside a wall, which was a mistake, but you guys will see in a second what this thing could actually be. 1, 2, okay, sorry, it was 2 seconds, but yeah, check it out. What? This thing was insane. I put it down where there was some space and it automatically went to stage 3 because I was a stage 3 dragon. It was so cool, I decided it needed its own little area. So I hollowed out a little cave, put down some obsidian to rest this thing on. And as you can see, it actually regenerated my health. This thing was absolutely insane. And yes, I know, I should have built it way earlier, but whatever, I have it now. I also fixed my netherite pickaxe by using another netherite ingot. Oh, that hurts. Okay, so you guys are now thinking, it's only day 77, he's 23 more days left, he's already defeated the Ender Dragon, what possibly could he do for the next 23 days? Well, I just went around killing sheep. Nah, I joke, I didn't. There were more of these guys. I realized that they were dragon hunters. Oh yeah, trying to hunt dragons? Well, I'm a dragon. You're not gonna hunt me. So I took them out. I also fell into that water, and man, it really does hurt when I fall in there. Remind me not to do that again. So I finished off taking out these dragon hunters and their little hounds, which was pretty fun. And then I decided, you know what? I want to make sure that I am as big as I possibly can be. So I went out and did some mining. I found another village close by that was on the side of this kind of rock formation, and I did get a lot of coal that could then turn into this dust stuff. I went down into the mine below and got as much as I possibly could. This vein mining pickaxe was just so OP. Mining became so much more fun. I mean, I was finding diamonds, redstone, gold, absolutely everything with ease. I decided to go back home then and use all of the dust that I had just mined to go ahead and make more of the heart elements. I mean, check out how much I had. It was insane. I was able to go ahead and make, I'm not really sure, I think I made like 9 heart elements or something like that, which was more than enough. I was able to eat them up and basically become the strongest I could be. Check out my hearts, a double stack of health. Whoo, I was big, I was ferocious, and I was ready for absolutely anything that this Minecraft map could throw at me. So I decided to go look for an end city. I went through the portal and then found this place. It was a better end. It was absolutely beautiful in here. I mean, look how good this looks. I'm just flying around marveling at how good everything actually looks. I did in fact find a city and go inside to open up the chest. I did find a seriously OP pickaxe, which was nice, but I kept on heading on around. I wanted to explore this place, so I spent a couple of days doing so, and I found more and more cities, which was nice. I was getting in, checking out all of the chests and getting all of the loot that I could. Some more diamonds, some better pickaxes, pretty much everything I needed. It was so good. Man, when things are going right for you in Minecraft, you just want to keep playing and playing. It is so much fun and it is so good. So that's what I did. I just kept on going around the end, having the best time ever. Eventually, I got home and realized, wait, I don't fit through my door anymore. What's going on here? So basically, I was a super big dragon now, and I had to make like a tree-wide hole. I mean, but there's no doors for tree-wide hole. Yes, there is. They're dragon doors. Yes, look how good this looks. So it's a tree-high door that I was able to go in now. And man, it was so good. I went to sleep that night super happy and just feeling that nothing could go wrong. Or could it? We're about to find out. Yeah, so it was on day 86 that I kind of knew something was up. I took a look on the map, and over at the little mushroom biome place, it looked like there was some sort of castle or tower kind of a thing. I knew that that probably had something to do with the dragon hunters, so I thought I needed to go explore. But like I said before, people, prepare to fail if you fail to prepare. No, I think it's the other way around. Okay, you guys get it. Anyway, I wanted to go and make sure that I had everything that I needed. And by that, I mean, well, just more netherite, because I wanted to make a full set of netherite armor. So I went mining in the nether to try find some netherite. And I mean, it was so easy because I had the good pickaxe. But I just didn't find any. It was impossible. So I had to go ahead and actually find another bastion, which then I was actually able to find some more netherite. It was pretty good. I found a pickaxe with some mending on it, I found a netherite ingot, and then found a couple more and some netherite scraps. It was going pretty well, a lot better than mining anyway, that's for sure. So after getting all of that stuff that I needed, I was happy to head on home and start getting to work on making all of the netherite armor. I mean, I've got 2 full veins of health. 2 stacks of hearts. I mean, that's 40 HP or something like that. And if I have netherite armor at the same time, it's going to be absolutely unbelievably OP. As you can tell in the background there, these dragon hunters were getting closer and closer to my house every time, so I was right to try and get prepared. So eventually I made myself some new armor, fixed some of the other stuff that I had, and enchanted the new pieces. It was all going pretty well. I got myself a new sword and I combined them together to give me an unbelievably OP sword that I then turned into a netherite sword. I got full netherite armor and I was absolutely stacked. I mean, look at me right now. I am going to be undefeatable. Undefeatable? That's not really a word. Is that a word? I don't think it's a word. Anyway, I headed on out to go and find this place. And I was right, it was some sort of a freaky castle type of a thing. It was insane looking. It was like a skull with a crown and it was all lit up. Gotta be honest, it looked so cool. Kinda wanted to make it my new house. But I knew it was gonna be super dangerous. And then I realized there was a dragon sitting on top. Big Red. That guy was going to be pretty difficult to beat. I'm guessing that the Ender Dragon was the boss of the end, and this big red guy is like the boss of the overworld, so if I wanted to truly become the best dragon in this place, I was gonna have to take him on and probably take him out. I started off by taking out all of the dragon hunters and the knights down below, and then I went up into the castle. Found myself some more gold blocks, which was nice, and, well, I just helped myself, because, yeah, I'm gonna be the king dragon around here. I take what I want, know what I'm saying? Anyway, I headed on up to the top to see what this big red dragon was doing, and it turns out he was just sleeping. And, I'm like, yo, bro, wake up. Time for me and you to have a fight. So I kind of snuck up to him and hit him a shot with my sword. He was not happy and he started raining down a blaze of fire trying to kill me. Little did he know, I was immune to fire. Oh, I love being a dragon. It's so good. This guy could do absolutely nothing to me. It was epic. I just kept on battling him in the air with my sword and eventually he fell. He was knocked out and I was able to go down and finish him off with ease, picking up some of his apex meat. I then cooked it and ate him. I'm just gonna eat the guy that I just killed. Pretty weird way to end the video, guys, but we had done it. It was day 100 and I was a maxed out stage 3 dragon with full netherite armor. And I was the king dragon of this Minecraft. Absolutely epic. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, smash a little like rating down below and let me know what you want to see next for these 100-day adventures. Until next time, I'm out. Peace! Guys, just before we go, another shout out to today's sponsor, Dragon City. Everything you need to know will be linked down in the description. Go check it out, and I hope to see you there.